Hey guys, it's Krista here. I'm going to do my weekly reads for you. Sorry I'm not showing my face today. I finished Incarnate by Jodi Meadows. This is a series called New Soul. I ended up rating it 3 stars. It's a story about a girl, Anna, and they live in a world where souls are reborn, and one year she gets born and the soul they were expecting doesn't come back. So it kind of throws this world all into an uproar. On her 18th birthday, no, not on her birthday, but when she's around 18 years old, she decides to leave her home. Her mom is just awful to her. She ends up running into a boy along her travels, Sam, and they get to know each other, and it's a lot of walking and talking in this book. They end up traveling to the city, and after some troubles, she's finally accepted into the city. And just it's really interesting. There's all kinds of creatures in here. There's like dragons and a little bit of romance, lots of danger. And I thought it was a very interesting concept. I like that idea of the new souls. And then I finished Tempest by Julie Cross. This one I also gave 3 stars. It's a story of Jackson who can time travel. He jumps through time. He does have a home base. At the beginning of a novel, some guys break into his room and end up shooting his girlfriend Holly, and he panics and jumps back to 2007. And he stays there actually for a huge chunk of the novel. He's in 2007, and he's just stuck there. He can't figure out how to get back home to 2009 to save Holly. So he ends up getting to know the Holly from 2007 and his friend Adam that was his best friend at the beginning of the book, but he reunites with both of them over again. And there's some government agencies involved in this one. There is a group called the Enemies of Time that are out to get him, and they're using Holly as a way to get to him. And the whole first half of the novel I felt was just really, really slow, and I was so excited when stuff actually started happening in this one, and so that's why I ended up rating it 3 stars. So I got the graphic novel of Courtney Crewman and the Night Things. It's volume 1, and I love this one. I ended up rating it 5 stars. I love the story and the artwork in it, and this is one I intend on continuing reading. It's more middle grade, but I just thought it was so cute. I loved it. That's about a little girl and her family. They end up moving in with a great uncle, and he is kind of known as the weird doctor on the block that experiments and stuff go on in his house, and she's not really welcome at the school or anything. She's not rich like everybody else, and she ends up getting bullied and beaten up, and eventually she learns that she can, do some spells and gets caught up in some stuff, so it's really cute. And then I finished Pure by Juliana Baggett, and I love this one. I gave it 5 stars. This takes place in a world where a whole bunch of detonations have gone off, and only a few people have made it into the dome, and so they're separated. This comes in, I want to say 16 or 17, no. We walk in here about 14 years after the detonations have gone off, and we're following I forgot the main girl's name, even though I just barely finished reading this one. Oh yeah, this one takes just different chapters in the book. We follow Pressia and Partridge. It switches off their perspectives through most of it. Partridge comes from the dome, and Pressia comes from the outer world, which they call the Wretches. And later in the book, we actually get some other people's perspectives, which was kind of cool. But we're learning about a world that's really dark. It's scary. A lot of people are deformed because of the detonations. And Pressia and Partridge end up running into each other one day, and they kind of go on this hunt for finding answers, and focusing on survival and how are they going to live in this world and what's going on and how can they make it better for other people there as well. There's something scary going on here, and it's just really dark. It's intense, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was put together well. They are marketing this one as an adult novel, but the main characters are 15 and 16, but it is a really pretty dark, intense story. So if you're not ready to read something dark, I wouldn't recommend that you pick it up, but I loved it. Some other books that I picked up, mostly graphic novels. I've been picking up all these Anita Blake novels, graphic novels. There's Vampire Hunter. These are in the adult section. There is, some sexy times in here, lots of fighting. She's a kick-ass kind of girl. She's an animator that we follow, Anita Blake. She raises zombies. She raises people from the dead. She works for the police, and her not just for the police, but she also is a retainer. She's a retainer for the police, but works for an animator agency. So she's a busy lady. Sorry. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of these novels. There's a couple of different. There's Vampire Hunter, Circus of the Damned, and Guilty Pleasures. They're different series, and each of these have a couple books in each one. That's the other Guilty Pleasures, and then there's the Animator series, Laughing Corpse series here. So I picked up a whole bunch of those I've been reading through. I'm enjoying them. And then I also picked up Patricia Briggs, Mercy Thompson, Homecoming. This is about a girl who can shapeshift into a coyote, and this is also put in the adult section, so lots of fighting and blood and some language, not so much any sexy times or anything like that, but I'm thinking it's mostly for the blood and the language. Another book I started reading is A Suitable Boy by Vakram Seth. I've been trying to get through this one for a while now, and I only get through a couple pages at a time, so it's definitely going to take me, pretty much most of the year to read. I mean, it's huge. It's like 1,500 pages long, and the writing's pretty small. So I'm just taking this one a little bit at a time, but I've been wanting to read it, and so far it's good. So I'm glad I picked it up. Some other books that I'm getting to are the Troublemaker series by Janet and Alex Ivanovich. This is young adult graphic novels, cartoonish, comic book, Disney-esque kind of style. I haven't gotten into those yet, but it looks like a lot of action there. I also picked up Soul Kiss. I'm looking for graphic novels with strong female lead characters. And that one looks fun as well. And then I also picked up Dark Hunger by Christine Feehan. This one's only in black and white. This one is also in the adult section, but I haven't read that yet. Some books I got from the library is Cleopatra's Moon. This one I saw on Lindsay the Book Vlogger's review. She did a review on it, and I loved that review, so I decided to pick it up. I also picked up The Language of Flowers. This one's been really hard to get at my library, so I had to pick it up as soon as I saw it was available. It's really popular, so I'll have to read that one. And then Tom Proda's The Leftovers. And this one I've been wanting since it came out. It looks really interesting. It is an adult fiction novel, so literature. And that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. And I'm sorry I stuttered so much. And happy reading. Bye.